Okay, so this is a 6.3 acre piece of land that the school district owns, sort of serendipitously that we end up being granted this land. It's in wild areas. We've never done anything to it. It's, in looking at it, you know, we don't really come up here much, but it's pretty flat. Some areas look like maybe at one point when they built the housing development below here, they may have graded this. The rest of it, there's a large riparian area down over here that I don't know that it runs all the time, but there's a creek bed. There's a lot of native plants on this land. I don't think there are any invasives that we see except the grass. So, you know, it's an area that we'd like to try to bring back after the fire and make it more of a research station so that we could monitor wildlife in the long run and other kinds of things that are going on here, attract birds and other animals. But at the outset, since we have this opportunity with the fire, it's a good chance to let our students observe what the process of a land coming back and restoring itself, as well as with human intervention, like planting some coastal live oaks in the area of different sizes. Might be an interesting project for everybody to observe and learn about the fire restoration process in Southern California. We do have the opportunity, we have some money that's been donated to us to the school district for this project and others. And we have the ability to use our own crew to bring like irrigation up here, so we could use drip irrigation for a period of years if we needed to help with the project, because we know that will be essential. There's no shade here currently. And we would look forward to working with your class, your students, on something like this. It would be an amazing opportunity.
Awesome. So yeah, so we're talking about, real quick, you guys are talking about 3 possible quick things. So one would be some photo monitoring stations. So mobile phone braces that we can put up. So this right here is a trail to China Flats. So there's a street down there. What's the street? King James Court. Yep. Ends right there. So a very popular trail here for people to go up to other open space areas up here. So a few stations so we can do some photo point long-term monitoring, one. Number 2, we like to get in a few wildlife cameras. So one array down here in the main arroyo, one array somewhere up here on sort of this intermediary flatland area, and then one a bit farther up to look at the recovery of the critters. And then thirdly, we want to get some topographic mapping, some orthomosaics. So we might have to do the first one. These guys actually have a club, and so they have their own Phantom 4. So we can maybe start them off, and they could take it over in terms of monitoring. So in particular, it looks like this one side over here of this arroyo looks a little steep, and looks to me like we're getting a high propensity for some erosion. We're already seeing some micro gullying and stuff on that side. So we'd want to just sort of check that. The whole site is not particularly large. It's only about 6 acres, so you could do it pretty quickly. And then so we have the photo points, we have camera traps, we have topographic mapping, and then the last one is to help these guys. Well, actually, maybe 2 more things. One, maybe help them with a cleanup day, so to see if we can get some of the glass and broken bottles and things off here, and maybe quantify that to see how much material is here. And then lastly, with some focal woody species planting, so probably on the order of late January, February-ish kind of time window for that. So that's this great area. And what do we call, what's the name of this site again? Is it China Flats, or what do we call it?
King James Court property.
So this is the King James Court property here in
Oak Park, but we could give it a new name. That would be
kind of neat. Nueva Oak Park or something, or Phoenix Oak Park or something like that?
Something like that.
All right, cool, very cool.